if you have been cheated on in the past, or you are reeling from currently being cheated on, trying to get over it, trying to move on from it, or you just found out that you have been cheated on, know that your relationship with that person is over. It's done with. It's kaput. Like, that relationship, what was, will never be. It's like if you had a glass, right? Imagine that you had a glass and that glass was shattered and broken. You can try to use super glue and cement and sellotape, but that glass will never be. And you can never use that glass again. That's like your relationship. What was will never be ever again. Even if you choose to stay with that person, the relationship is still done. It's still over with. Cheating is a huge character flaw. Those that cheat, they run so high off their own ego. Cheating has to be one of the highest forms of disrespect in a relationship. Like, whether you've been cheated on or the person is a habitual cheater, that person is a liar. And if somebody is a liar, that person is not safe to be with. Most times, we stay in relationships with men who have cheated on us because of attachment. We think it's love, but it's actually attachment. Attachment to the life we've had with that person, whether it's we've built a home or had kids. Attachment to the idea of that person. Attachment to the misconceptions that we may have of ourselves. It's more of attachment than love. So, but what happens when you stay with a man that you cheated on? He looks down on you, and the value that you once had, it lowers significantly. And the reason why is because what you are putting up with, he would never put up with that from you. Like, so he's looking at you thinking, how she let me get away with this? Knowing fully well, he would never let you get away with this. Do you know what I'm saying? And then when you stay with a man who has cheated on you, you have to lie to yourself to justify the reasons that you're there. Oh, it's because of the kids. Oh, he promised we'll never do it again. He was drunk. You have to lie to yourself. You have to lie to yourself to justify the reasons why you don't deserve better. You have to lie to yourself to find a way to justify or to blame the other party that was involved in this whole cheating escapade. You have to find a way to justify your presence there. And then you will now begin to carry the value that he doesn't have for you. You're going to now put that value on yourself right now because, he cheated on you and you're still there. So what do you do when a man cheats on you? You're going to drain that mofo. Sweetie, you're going to drain that mofo. You're going to leave. But we're not just going to pack our bags and walk out the door. We're not going to work on emotions. No, we're not. We're not going to allow our emotions to overpower us. No, we're going to take our emotions. We're going to put it in a box and we're going to put it at the back of the cupboard. And we'll bring that out after we have everything that we need. No. Once you come to the realization and acceptance that, firstly, that is not your man. And secondly, listen, somebody can do something once, they can do it again. Once you come to that realization, even if you are still in the depth of heartache, you're now going to get everything that you need and want and crave out this man. So what is it that you wanted that you never got? BBL? Okay, ask him for it. Boob job? Okay, ask him for it. Nose job? Okay, ask him for it. A G-Wagon? Okay, ask him for it. Girl, you're going to bleed him. They're going to bleed him dry. So when he's there pleading and begging, please give me another chance. Please be with me. Please, please, please. Sweetie, we're going to take him to the bank. You're going to take him to the bank. You're going to take everything out of him. You can still give him a false sense of hope. Do that. And he did that with you in the relationship, did he not? Do that. But ultimately, the goal is you are not going to leave that relationship empty-handed. No other woman's going to come in and eat from the fruits of your labor. Sweetie, you are going to bleed him dry. And then once you bleed him dry, then you can start your new life. Then you can go take your emotions that you put in behind the cupboard and then you can start to deal with your emotions. But in that time frame, we're going to bleed him dry. That's how you deal with a cheat.